Are you okay? Shout if you can hear me!
A voice! Over there!
Bennett, is that you?
Guys, I'm over here.
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
Let me check. I'm a little dizzy, but I'm not.
Thank goodness. Scared the life out of me.
If you're dizzy, sit and rest for a while. It's fine, really. This kind of thing happens all the time. Wait, where's Albedo? Isn't he with you guys?
We thought he fell off the cliff with you! He still hasn't shown up?
We found Bennett here, so Albedo can't be far away. Keep searching this area.
Got it! Well, any sign of him?
Not a trace. Nothing from me either.
Strange. We didn't have any luck either.
Everyone!
Albedo!
Nothing serious.
Okay, everyone accounted for. Guys, I think it's gotta be because of me. I guess flipping a treasure hoarder insignia isn't gonna change my luck after all. No, I'm so sorry. Don't say that. I'm hardly the lucky type myself, so I'm not about to go blaming every little thing that goes wrong on—
Exactly. Besides, Dragonspine is a dangerous place. Avalanches literally come with the territory. Bad luck has nothing to do with it, okay? Traveler, what's wrong?
Your face looks... Oh no, did you get hit on the head? Phew.
Everyone, the incident is behind us now. We should keep moving.
Why do I feel that Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be? Our top priority now is to get off the mountain and regroup with the adventurers. Whatever further dangers this mountain has to throw—
Agreed. Guys, keep your eyes peeled and watch your step. Whew, we've been heading in the right direction for a good length of time now. We must—
Victory is in sight! Hooray! As soon as we get to base camp, Paimon wants a bowl of hot soup and some—
I hope we can all get there safely. No more incidents, please.
Hey, what's on your mind? You seem a little distracted. Something's up, isn't it? Are you hungry?
I don't think I've spent so much time on Dragonspine before. It sure is cold, but the— Eula?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
I was just thinking, whenever I've met up with you at Dragonspine in the past, we always stick to the same few spots. If it were a little warmer and a little safer, I bet—
I agree. People are put off by the cold and have an aversion to danger. They don't realize— Albedo, is this the way down?
Yes.
I think there are several routes in this area. Does the path fork off here? It looks like it does.
I'm kinda dizzy too. I keep
Either path will work for us. The smaller trail is less worn and harder to see, but it's also shorter. Since everyone is weary, follow me.
Wait. Bennett and Amber don't look well. Can we take a break? We can continue once their conditions have improved. Ugh.
Huh?
You hit your head earlier, didn't you?
Oh, you noticed. Are you sure it's worth holding everyone?
No problem at all! Health and safety always come first!
Okay, sorry for this. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Drinking some water can help with the dizziness. Oh, and
Thank you, Bennett. Seems like you really...
well, when life gives you lemons. Bennett, weren't you feeling dizzy too? Stop pushing yourselves, both of you.
Eula might come off as a little frosty, but she takes caring for her friends super seriously, more than anyone else I know. Every time I see that look on her face, I'm just like...
Traveler, I know what that look means. What's on your mind? Maybe seasoned veterans have an instinct for it. I sense it too. Something seems to have changed, but I can't confirm. It might be imprudent to speculate out loud, but I believe Traveler, I think... you...
Albedo, what?
It's not over yet. Brace yourselves. This'll be a challenge.
Stay back! I'm going to cut this meat down to size!
Keep it pulling me!
Let it rain!
No, my sword!
Go, Baron Buddy! Bet you can't keep up.
I'm here.
Rain outlines your fate.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Witness the power of Gua.
I summon thee! Get him!
Look at you, Boozle!
No, my sword!
in the world was that thing? One moment it was...
Is everyone alright?
We're fine. But can you please tell us what's going on? I don't understand.
I take it this monster is whom I had the pleasure of meeting last time.
Correct. As you might have guessed, this is a mutated whopper flower. An extremely rare kind.
But can whopper flowers turn into...
Not typically. But conditions on Dragonspine are... Perhaps the dragon's blood seeped into the land, then was passed to the monsters via the ley lines, accelerating their rate of...
How could that happen?
This mountain is home to the remains of Durin, the venomous dragon. If there is anywhere in the world one might expect life to do unfathomable things, Durin was an artificially created life form. Its existence is nothing short of a miracle, and proof of In other words, this mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries. A vast...
The avalanche. It must have been the work of this imposter.
Agreed. All the other troubles you faced on the way down could also have been its handiwork.
Right, I forgot all about that.
It's not inconceivable.
But what was its purpose? Was it just...
I have a preliminary hypothesis on this. Whopper flowers are masters of mimicry, and those we encounter in the wild often appear in the vicinity of the plants they impersonate. In other words, the whopper flower likely has an instinct to replicate, and as a plant, it will disguise itself as another plant and infiltrate the group, hiding among them for cover. But when it disguises itself as a human...
It wanted to replace you and infiltrate our group?
Yes. Maybe it created the avalanche to get rid of us. I predicted this eventuality, so I availed my... It was watching us the whole time. And when it saw that I had disappeared, its instinct was to take my...
Yes, that's exactly how whopper flowers operate.
So when it approached and attacked Joel, what was that?
Perhaps. Or maybe it enjoyed posing as...
We're fortunate to have discovered it in time. I think the Traveler was the first person other than Albedo to notice something was wrong.
Traveler, how could you tell the real me and my imposter apart?
I want to know too. I had no idea the other guy was an imposter. They looked exactly the same to me.
I see. It goes to show how difficult it is to impersonate a human. This mutant whopper flower tried its best to replicate the original exactly, but...
Unbelievable. To think that Dragonspine creates such terrifying possibilities.
Anyway, at least we won in the end. It looks like my method did work after all.
About that. If you're referring to having fallen down the mountain and avoided injury... What?
Huh? Well, that's
Yes. Okay. We've been delayed long enough.
Yeah, let's go!
Woohoo! I'm back!
Cyrus doesn't seem to be here. He must have headed up the mountain. Let's...
Amber, are you feeling better?
Yep, all good now. Nothing to worry about.
I don't know what I'd do without you guys. If not for you, I really want to thank you all properly, but...
Huh? You must be pretty used to being on the receiving end of people's kindness by now, though, surely.
Come on, don't put it like... Sure, plenty of people have shown me kindness before, but that doesn't mean I will ever take it for granted. No.
Well, instead of repaying those who helped you, perhaps you could help others yourself. Everyone meets others in need from time to time.
Yep, you're right. That's what I've always tried to do, and will always continue to do. Right. And when Cyrus gets back, I'll find some way to help him out too. This has been...
Yeah, it has. It's really hit me how tired
I need to rest. Everyone, please excuse me for a while.
Yeah, I need to get some water and maybe a piece of fruit. Once I'm
Well, it looks like the curse of the mountaineers who couldn't get... Feels like an action-packed chapter has come to a close.
Why not? Then, please, come with me. You sensed something too, didn't you?
Huh?
Good. Shall we set off right away? Sorry for bringing you back here once again. Some topics are best discussed.
Is this about the imposter?
That's right. I have to say, Traveler, I'm very surprised you noticed the difference between me and the imposter. Yes, this mark. Perhaps.
Ooh, sounds like the beginning of a big story.
Well, I can't deny that what I'm about to say does sound like something from a children's storybook. So, what do you think this diamond-shaped mark means?
A tattoo?
No. Consider it a birthmark. Have you ever seen an intricate glass ornament and wondered how it was made? Well, one method for crafting with glass is a technique known as glass blowing. Glass blowing is not a widely known art in Teyvat. For this reason, glassware made in this way is usually very... As the name implies, glass blowing involves blowing air into a hole, much like blowing up a balloon. This type of glassware is known for having a pontil mark at the point where the blowpipe was inserted, where the hole was sealed at the very end. This mark...
Sounds kind of amazing!
It is a wondrous and beautiful art form. Alice says that these marks are seen as proof of the maker's fine handiwork. The only flaw in an otherwise perfect work of my mark is something similar to this. The difference between synthetic and natural life lies in the directional flow of the life force. The energy of a natural life form flows out from within. That's why flower buds bloom and curled leaves unfold. And as the creating life artificially, on the other hand, involves, to a certain extent, the introduction of an external source of energy into the embryonic life form. When the whole, the alchemical substance drips and spreads out in all directions, resulting in this rather ingenious diamond shape.
Wow! So that's where it came from.
This mark is a sign of my artificial origins, and proof of my imperfection as a human. I presume that the imposter intentionally avoided replicating this mark, so as not to become less than perfect himself. You are fundamentally different from other people. I have few qualms about sharing my... Just as Paimon said, it all sounds like a story. Even if you were to tell anyone else, they would regard it as nothing more. The transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. They pursue the everyday, the ordinary, to a far greater extent than I would have ever imagined. People like to believe that those who are thoroughly different from themselves could only ever exist. Or, in other words, all of the unfathomable things we've seen recently. I have friends who write novels. If they wrote this story, it'd probably be even more...
Making up stories is easy. Even Paimon can...
Oh. I didn't know you had that kind of talent.
Paimon's the best guide in Teyvat. Making up stories is a piece of...
In that case, how about we have a storytelling contest? We can base our stories on the events of the last few days.
Sounds great! But...
I understand. Creativity is something that cannot be rushed. Take your time. We'll see whose story is more... compelling.
Deal! Okay, we'll regroup with the Adventurers Guild.
Sure. My story... Yes, I should have known. Master's failed specimen in the dragon's belly. This is where the story truly begins. If we switched places, if you were the survivor, then as the abandoned experiment, the failure of the primordial human project, I'd want to replace you too. I would replicate your appearance, study your alchemy, and create miraculous life forms to divert your attention. I would wait for the right moment, then dispose of you and the Traveler, the sole person to have known your secret. And then, I could finally experience the joy of being brought into the world.